Yo, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. Let's go ahead and get into some things when it comes to Falynn and Jaylan. The two done broke up, child. She wrote on Instagram about an hour ago, "It is with deep sadness in our hearts that we have decided to end our journey as a couple. Though we love each other very much, we feel it is best to part ways. Our bond as friends and family will never be broken. We ask for privacy at this time. Falynn and Jaylan Pina." Now, y'all, the inception, y'all know, of this relationship was very messy. And no, I am not singling them out. The inception of Simon and Porsha's relationship was very messy, right? But with these two, let me put up a picture. Hold on. With these two, I always felt as though that they had a thing for each other. I really did, because I thought it was weird from the very beginning. And this was before Porsha was in the picture. This is right before they started filming that COVID season of Housewives. All right. He was always seen on the Instagram stories, on the Instagram lives and stuff like that. And I would be like, who is this man and why is the husband letting this woman hang out with him so much? I was really, really confused about the situation. So I'm like, that's interesting. So I always feel like they had a thing. That's my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Right? She ended up filming Housewives and stuff like that. And, the running theme is that Porsha stole Simon. But the truth of the matter is, what we do know is that their relationship was heading for doomsday. It was failing. She alleges that Mr. Simon went off to Costa Rica and whatnot and did not check up on her nor the children, which I find to be really interesting. That's what she alleges. And then all of a sudden, their relationship, while it's heading for a divorce, he pops up with Porsha. And then we find out at the same time that not only are Porsha and Simon in a relationship, but these two are engaged, okay? So that was very shocking, because I'm like, girl, like, how you gonna date the co-star? How you gonna date your co-star's man or ex-man or whatever the situation is? Because it was rumblings that Simon and Falynn were not in the best place. And, even before the whole Porsha and stuff, before we knew about Porsha and Simon, there were rumors that Falynn was cheating with, this boy right here. Okay, but y'all don't really be remembering the timelines. Anyways, I be remembering. Okay, there were rumblings and rumors that Falynn was messing around with this man before we knew that their relationship was headed for divorce. Before we knew that Porsha and Simon were a thing. So anyways, I say all of that to say, they ended up, so we find out Porsha and Simon together a couple of months later. They officially announced that they're together. They're pregnant and stuff like that. They end up, having their first child, and they move in together, and, they're buying each other cars, or, Falynn is buying him cars and introducing him to a lifestyle that he ain't never seen before, even though Falynn really don't even got it like that herself. So it's a whole situation. Now, they were filming this couples therapy show. Okay. I don't know the name of the show. I don't know the name of the show. It's like couples therapy or something to that effect. Apollo is on there. Who else is on there? Ronnie and Shamari DeVoe and some other folks from RHOA. The RHOA Rejects is what I'm going to call it, if I ever get around to reviewing it or recapping it. Did the show come out yet? I don't even know, okay? But I say all of that to say that, a lot of the times I be thinking that these shows are fake, that a lot of these relationships are fake, and these storylines are fake when it comes to like these couple therapy shows, because we know the infamous marriage boot camp on WeTV, where it seemed as though Phaedra was in a fake relationship, and they're having these fake storylines, these like reality TV show relationships, like Rich and Mariah Lynn, and like all of these folks that really aren't together. They're just booed up just for the show, creating these fake storylines. And so it's a mess. I say that to say that I be thinking that those shows are fake, but turns to find out In my head, I'm thinking, okay, Jaylan and Falynn, they really just want to they want to carve out a space for them in the entertainment industry and reality television and whatnot, and they want to be public figures and social media influencers and YouTubers and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, okay, like this show is just another avenue for them to do that. But quiet as it's kept, these folks really needed counsel. I hope my microphone is doing what it's supposed to do because it's not on the right setting. These folks really needed counsel. These folks really needed couples therapy because now they're not even together. And then more recently, I think about a month or two ago, we found out that I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Falynn was pregnant again by Jaylan, I think. And, I think she expressed that she suffered through a miscarriage, which is super unfortunate. So my condolences to them. And now she's suffering another loss with this relationship. So I do feel bad for sis. She seems like a hopeless romantic. She seems like she falls in love very, very quickly. Falynn seems like the type of girl that's just going to, dive deep into a relationship, put her all into it, create a family, and then, she does it again and again and again, which there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, she just seems like that type of girl. So, it's like a double whammy at this point with the losing the pregnancy and now losing your relationship. And I think she's going to have to relive the struggles of the relationship because I don't think that show has come out yet. So it's a whole lot of stuff going on. But where's Andy and the camera? Okay. Listen, well, I don't even know if Falynn should be on television because y'all know how I feel about Falynn and what she did on that TV screen with a bottle of Tito's and some damn candy corn. And she caught herself having a Halloween party when literally at the same damn time, probably on the same day, they were shooting Jersey and Margaret had a whole party and wasn't no COVID restrictions then. So how is it more COVID restrictions in the state of Georgia? And we know Georgia and Atlanta specifically was wide the hell open. How is it? Okay, y'all know I could just go into that. Listen, we're sending over good vibrations toward Falynn's way. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.